Hi, this is Sherry. Veronica, there are no ands, ifs, or buts about what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get rid of the 11 plus. You're supposed to get rid of the education apartheid in Barbados. You're supposed to have kids cohesive and united. If your mom and dad or your mom or dad can afford to give you additional lessons, because the teachers and the schools don't teach you everything within the hours they're designated to teach you. But if your mom or dad can afford to give you additional lessons, the mother or the father, should be encouraging you to give whatever hand up, maybe that's not the word, whatever the hiccup was for you to learn math, for example. You should be encouraged by the adults who afforded to give you additional lessons, pay for you to have additional lessons. You should be encouraged to share that knowledge with someone that their parents were not able to give that particular child lessons. You're in the same age bracket, you play in the same neighborhood, you play in the same sand, on the same fields, same pastures. Share. You should be sharing, not keeping that knowledge for yourself and thinking that you are better. You should be sharing. That's what you need to do in Barbados. So who's this? Ronald Jones? Well, don't listen to him. Don't listen to Ronald. But I must compliment his outfit. I must compliment how he is dressed, okay? Ronald Jones is showing you how to get away from that jacket and that tie, whitewashing of the way you dress. I think you should create your own form of dressing, like when you see the Arabs, how they dress, and even some Africans, how they dress. I think Barbadians, as they move away from the colonial ties, as you have become a republic, I think you should dress differently. I think you should have designers, and your young people should be encouraged to come up with a way of dress. When people see you, they say, that person's from Barbados. That person's from Barbados. You should have a way of dressing that sets you apart from the world. I like what Ronald Jones is wearing there. It's very attractive, but don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. You need to move away from the 11 plus. The 11 plus engages within young people prejudices, hatred, like classism. It brings out the bad side of children. You are teaching your kids from young how to hate themselves, because when you look at other children, you should see a part of who you are in them. When you reach out to touch anyone, you should feel as though you're touching yourself. Okay, we're all one. It's all one. Yes, we see other things. I'm not even going to go there. You need to teach your kids. You need to teach your kids. If they know something, to share that knowledge. You should not harbor information within. It's not just for you. Information should be shared. Okay, so if you are giving your kids lessons, make sure your kids become young teachers. 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old could become a teacher, and you teach the kid next door or the child in your class that the parent cannot afford to give the child extra lessons. Have your kids show those kids what they know. Okay, so that you come together. It's called unification. It's called unity. It's called love of your brother man, love of your kinfolk. Okay, Sherry Veronica.